All right, so now we're into our main course. We've got the nice cold smoked New York strip. We've got some winter roasted vegetables and some duck fat fingerling potatoes. I made the reheat super easy on this one. We're shooting for about a medium rare on our New York strip. So if you want the New York strip to be higher than that medium rare, go ahead and put it in the oven before you put your veggies and your potatoes in. If you're going for the mid rare, have it on a nice plate, platter, cookie tray, anything, just like this, and goes right into the oven. All right, now let's throw it over to Chris for the wine.
Okay, everybody, we're back for our second pairing with tonight's third course, and it'll go with our steak au poivre this evening. And it's the 2018 Alexander Valley Vineyards Cabernet Sauvignon. Now, this Cabernet Sauvignon is not 100% Cabernet Sauvignon. It's got a little bit of Cab Franc. It's actually got 6% Merlot. It's got some Petit Verdot, and it's also got a little bit of Malbec mixed in for coloring. The great thing about Alexander Valley wines right now, especially their cabs, they're growing about 50% Cabernet Sauvignon in Alexander Valley. And when we're thinking Cabernets, particularly here in America and in California, we're hearing Sonoma County, we're hearing Napa Valley. And Alexander Valley is actually producing a lot of good Cabernet Sauvignons right now, almost to the point of where they're rivaling those that are especially coming out of the Napa Valley. So on the nose, I get black cherry. I'm getting some plum, maybe a little bit of vanilla. Oh, the mouthfeel. It's a medium-bodied wine, so the tannic structure is not super overpowering, but I'm getting cherry up front. I'm getting some chocolate, but really primarily it's more fruit forward. I think because of how this tastes and more medium body too, it's going to pair really well with that steak au poivre and that pepper sauce that James has laid out for you tonight. One thing that I would like to mention too with this wine, if you did buy bottles of this or if you're looking to invest in this, this is a great wine to drink right now if you're looking for something that's going to be a little more fruit forward. But if you lay it down for a few years, this thing will really mellow out in the next 5 to 7 years. So we hope you enjoy it tonight.
All right, so that wine looks super tasty, doesn't it? So I've got the New York strip in the oven. It's been there about 7 to 10 minutes. And again, we're shooting for that medium rare. If you want to go medium, let it go for about 15 minutes. And then if you want anything beyond that, just leave it in there, drink a couple bottles of wine, and then come back to it when it's nice and well done. So we've got our nice medium rare New York strip. We've got our duck fat fingerling potatoes, the roasted veggies and everything. Now, these pea tendrils that I sent you guys with, you can also use on this course as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to set those down first. And again, like I said in the other one, you don't really ever want to see the base of the stem, right? You don't want to see where we cut it. So what we're going to do is kind of hide that a little bit with our duck fat fingerling potatoes. You kind of want to have some up, some down, all different angles. All right. Then we got our nice root vegetable. I'm going to toss it in a little bit of that juice that's in the bottom of the pan. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But I want to get all that awesome flavor mixed into that. That right there. Then we've got our New York strip. I'm going to set right down in the center of the plate. So while that meat's resting, it's not going to hurt anything right now. It's just going to hang out. If we cut into it right now, all those juices are just going to flow everywhere, and you're not going to get a real good steak. So we're going to let it rest. We're going to heat up our sauce while it's just hanging out. So I've got a shallot sherry cream sauce called the au poivre sauce. Phenomenal heavy cream, shallots, garlic, herbs, sherry wine, not sherry vinegar if you're making it at home. So what I did is I seared off all the New York strips, and then I made a sauce in the pan that New York strip came out of. That's going to give you a really good flavor that's going to transfer into that sauce. Real quick heat up on that. You can do it on a high heat. You can already see it's bubbling. And then what we're going to do put that right down on top of the steak. And again, I'm going to send you with a little more sauce than you probably need. But again, leftovers never a bad thing. And there's our New York strip au poivre. Enjoy.